Welcome back to day 17 of my 30-day 10K month challenge. And I am so elated that you have decided to come back. Some of y'all been here since day one. Like literally, some of you have been here since day one. If you jumped in on day two, I love it. If you jumped in on day three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10, yes, I was so excited. Even if you jumped in yesterday on day 16, I was through the roof. And today on day 17, even if this is your first day here, let me just go ahead and give you a round of applause. Give you a round of applause, right? And so listen, you know me, if you've been here, it does not matter which day you joined the challenge. What matters is that you're in. That's it. So let me just tell y'all up front, straight up, off the bat, get your iPads, get your notepads, get your pens, and get your pencils, right? And get ready to take copious notes because this is information you do not want to miss out on. All right. So don't rely on your memory today. I need y'all to have this written down so you can go back and you can read it and you can study and you can ponder on that thing and you can go ahead and implement the word. All right. And so listen, I recognize that some of you are here for the first time. So let me just let you know, anytime that you get on a live with me, I'm going to give you a grounding scripture. So today's grounding scripture is Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. And our topic for today is build trust before you sell. So day 17 is get ready. Day 16, they already know how this is going to go and how I'm going to flow, right? But day 17, you are about to find out. And so if you are still here, you're not just consuming content, you are doing the work. And earlier on day 17s, one of the things that I talked about based on scripture is faith without works is dead, right? And so the fact that y'all keep showing up, even if you just showing up for the first time today, that says a lot, right? So I need y'all to do me a favor, okay? I need you to make sure that you are sharing this live. All right. Day 17, I've been telling my day ones through my day 16s, there's no gatekeeping over here. Right? So we want to make sure we get as many people as possible on this live so they too can get their notepads, their iPads, their pens, and their pencils and take copious notes so that they can learn and get information that's needed that's going to help them to multiply their impact, their income, their presence, and their revenue. All right. So make sure y'all sharing. Thank you. And then I want you to go ahead and drop some fire emojis in the chat if you are ready to stop forcing sales on people and start building trust that converts. Yeah, I know. I know. I'm stepping on your fingers, your toes, I know. It's all right. It's all right. I'm here to help you, right? Because my love language is seeing you in. I'm here to help you. And some of you are new here. And so for those of you who are just joining for the first time, I am Dr. Tiffany R. Harris, the mindset architect for limitless success. And I help entrepreneurs, business owners, speakers, professionals. What I have been doing is helping them build clarity, confidence, and consistent revenue by aligning their message, their mindset, and their strategy. So I'm so glad that you have decided to jump on in and you can get the same knowledge and information as well. All right. So I'm going to give you again the founding scripture, which I told you is Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. So write that down in your notes. Okay. And it tells us to trust in the Lord with all our heart, and lean not to our own understanding. And in all our ways, He will direct our path. Okay. And sometimes, a lot of the time, entrepreneurs mess up and they go astray and they go left and haywire and things don't work out because they are following their own direction, right? So we have a flawed GPS. We have a GPS that's out of order. It needs an upgrade. It needs a tune up. It needs rewiring, right? And instead of relying, and no matter what we do to our GPS, it's just never going to be right, and we are not going to be able to reach our final destination. So if we just rely on God to be our GPS and to navigate us and to give us the instruction, turn left, turn right, go straight, keep going straight, turn right. Listen, we will reach the ultimate path, right? He will give us the blueprint, and along the way, he's going to teach us how to talk to people and build relationships and not just throw an offer in somebody's face and say, "Hey, nice to meet you. Here, I'm selling this course for $3,000. Here, why don't you buy it?" It doesn't work that way. Okay. And so here's the business principle behind Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. So trust comes before direction, right? And listen, you may have the best offer, you may have the blueprint, you may have the package that somebody needs to direct them in their journey to help them solve the problem that they have. However, if they never trust you, they're not going to take advantage of what it is that you have to offer, right? And so this scripture also tells us that alignment comes before acceleration. Yeah, alignment comes before acceleration. It also tells us that credibility comes before conversion. You got to spend time with people. You have to build a rapport with individuals, right? I tell my clients all the time, people have to know, like, and trust you. How do they know you? Because you're showing up regularly and consistently, right? And you're not just showing up regularly and consistently, you're showing up with intent and with strategy and not just putting random posts and videos up. Okay. So in business, people don't buy from people they don't trust. No matter how good the offer is, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. And so let me talk to you about why most people struggle to sell. And some entrepreneurs look at selling as a bad thing, first of all. So you even have to shift your mindset and get away from that pattern of thinking. And so many entrepreneurs, they struggle with sales because they're trying to sell without trust. Write that in your notes. I will stop trying to sell without trust. Put that down. And here's what that looks like: selling too fast. Again, I told you, just pull up on people and you get in a room and you networking, you're shaking hands and you just meeting them in the first 5 minutes. Oh, okay, great. Hey, let me tell you about this. Go to my website and click on this link. It's like, I just met you, ma'am, sir. I don't know anything about you. I don't know anything about you as the authority and as the expert. I don't know that you're credible, right? So you're selling too fast. But listen, and you don't have to rush it, right? You will connect with people. It will happen. Okay. And so another reason why entrepreneurs struggle is because they're pitching before connecting. You don't have to convince people to buy, connect with them, and they will. You got to connect. Other entrepreneurs struggle because they're posting offers without building credibility. I was on a coaching call with Lisa Nichols one time, and we were talking about entrepreneurship and offers. And she said, you have to earn the right to pitch somebody an offer. Write that down. I have to earn the right to make an offer, which means you have to have built up trust. You have to have connected with people, built a rapport, right? Yes, talk to them about the value that you add, but not in a way where you're shoving a package in front of their face and in their email. Okay. And so some entrepreneurs, they also struggle to sell because they're asking for a commitment before a relationship. That turns people off. How do I know? It turns me off. I cannot tell you how many times I get people that jump in my inbox. Some people I don't know. Some people I haven't heard from in eons. They don't even greet you and say, "Well, hi, Dr. Tiffany. How are you? I pray that all is well. How's your husband? How's your children? How's the dog? How's the cat? Hey, buy my book. It's going on sale. Hey, I have this mastermind coming up. Hey, I have this conference coming up. Click the link to go to Eventbrite to purchase a ticket." It's like, who are you? Where have you been? And why are you just dumping into my inbox being rude? You didn't even say hello to me, right? Let alone you're trying to get me to to something without a relationship for those people who I don't know, right? So I need you to think about this and listen. And if you do this, you got to stop. Let this be confirmation. Let this be, yeah, a wake up call, right? And so this doesn't mean that your offer is bad. It means that trust hasn't been built yet. And I'm sure you all have had the same experiences that I've had with people just jump into your inbox randomly, trying to present an offer to you, trying to get you to buy something who you don't know or you haven't heard from them in eons. They don't even greet you with a good morning, good evening. Yeah, nothing. Okay. So trust is the real currency. Write that down in your notes. Trust is the real currency. Put that down. Okay. And so let me be clear. People don't buy because you're available. They buy because they trust you, right? And trust answers questions like, do you understand me? Can you solve my problem? That's what people want to know, right? Do you know what you're talking about? Are you consistent? If you just posting randomly, right? And let's just say if you're posting strategically and intentionally, but you're posting once every month, that's not consistent. That's not showing that you are the authority. It's not showing that you are credible. Because that's the other question. Are you credible? You're not posting any testimonials or feedback from the results that your clients have experienced, right? So when trust is high, selling feels natural. But when the trust is low, selling feels forced. Write that down. When the trust is high, selling feels natural. When the trust is low, selling feels forced. You got it? All right. So you don't want to force the sell. And so let me give you four trust building elements. Write this down as a headliner in your notes. Four trust building elements. If you want people to buy from you, follow you, invest in you, you must build in these four areas. You ready? And these are the four C's. Write this down: clarity, confidence, competence, and care. Four trust building elements: clarity, consistency, competence, and care. What did I say the first time? I feel like I did. I feel like I missed one of them the first time. But let me say it again so that you are clear. It's clarity, consistency, competence, and clear and care. Okay. So let's start with clarity. Clear messaging builds confidence. Confusion is going to kill the trust. And we've been talking about this for the past couple days now, being clear on your message. And if you're not clear on your message, there's no way that you can expect. Let me go back. If you are not clear on your message, there's no way that you can convey a clear message. In turn, your audience will not receive a clear message. So the second trust element, consistency. I said this. Show up regularly. People trust what they see often. Showing up once a month is not going to get it. Showing up twice a month is not going to get it. What I strongly recommend that you do is to create a 30-day content calendar, right? I talked to you all a couple days ago about the different types of content that you should be creating. So you go and you talk to chat, you go and you talk to AI, and you ask them about a 30-day content calendar based off of the solution that you have, and you let them know that you want to put out conversion content, you want to put out identity content, you want to put out testimonial content, and you want to put out authority content, and get them to help you put your content together so that you are showing up often as you are building your credibility and showing people that you are the authority and you know what you're talking about. Okay. And you have a proven track record of your client seeing results. Okay. So the fourth element, competence. Teach what you know. I am a speaker coach. I'm a speaker advocate coach because I know the sciences and techniques of speaking. I know how to put a message together that connects with your audience. I know transition phrases to move you through the highs and lows of your message that leaves people wanting to meet you in the back of the room. I know how to work with clients to tap into their own emotions and bring what's in them, out of them, so that the audience can fall in love with them, right? As they're building this trust. So teach what you know, share what you've learned, demonstrate your expertise. I'm told you I'm here for 30 days. And what am I doing? I'm teaching you what I know. I'm sharing with you what I've learned. I'm demonstrating my expertise, and you all should be doing the same thing. Now, some people may say, well, Dr. Harris is up there for 30 days. There is no way I'm getting on live for 20, 25, 30 minutes every day for 30 days. I'm not doing it, right? And but let me tell you, something is better than nothing. So even if you get up there, and I told you the other day, your homework was to post a 30 to 60-second video talking about your service or your product and the solutions that you bring. So if you don't have 20, 25, 30 minutes, start with 30 to 60 seconds, right? So the fourth one is care. People trust those who genuinely care about solving problems, not just making money. And you can tell a difference. I know I can tell a difference when people reach out to me and I just know it's all fluff and it's all about my check coming to them. You can tell. You don't really care about me growing. You don't really care about me going to the next level. You don't really care about my personal and professional development. It shows. So you want to be genuine about the problem that you solve, right? You want to be sincere about the impact that you want to make. The money, all that will follow. You just get in alignment and you follow and you trust God's plan in his direction. Everything else will fall into place. So trust is built long before your offer is presented. All right. Write that down. Trust is built long before my offer is presented. Okay. All right. So now I want you to go to this next headline in your notes, and we're going to talk about why trust multiplies sales. So put that down. And so when trust is established, objections decrease, conversations get easier, sales cycles shorten, right? Because listen, there are touch points, several touch points that has to happen before people will ever buy from you. That's normal. Some instances is 15 touch points, engaging, reaching back out, following up. Hey, do you need any clarity? Do you have any questions? Right? But as people begin to trust you and know you, those sales cycles will shorten. And then what's going to happen is clients will refer other people. I can't tell you how many people have reached out to me and said, "Hey, I noticed that you were the speaker coach for such and such, and I wanted to know when is the next class because I want to get into your program." Oh, I saw that such and such, she was a student in a group session, but I need one-on-one. Can I schedule a consultation with you? She told me how great you were and the that I should reach out, right? And so trust will multiply yourselves. You will not have to convince people because you're going to connect with them. You don't have to chase people because you will connect with them. So trust will turn selling into serving. I got to have a servant mindset. And so again, I keep telling y'all that certain words that y'all should get in the habit of writing down and highlighting because they keep coming back to back to back. Mindset is one of them. Stewardship is another one. Discipline is another one. Work, faith, strategy, structure, trust, right? We even talked about if God can trust you with more clients, more responsibility, more opportunities, more income. Now, can your ideal clients trust you? Okay. All right. So today's activation. This is today's homework. Day 17s, I told y'all I give out homework. This is what's going to help you grow. This is what's going to help you scale and soar, right? This is your opportunity now to take what you've learned today and in real time put it to work. So write this down. Ask yourself, what am I doing consistently that builds trust? What am I doing consistently that builds trust? Two, where might my audience still need clarity? Where might my audience still need clarity? Three, how can I add value today without selling? Every post should not be a sales post. Every post should not end with a call to action to click the link and go purchase the workshop, go purchase the curriculum, go purchase the conference ticket. No. So after you've written down those three questions, then create one piece. See, so this is a setup. Then create one piece of content that teaches support or solves without selling, without pitching. That turns people off. That turns me off. Every post that I see, you want me to click the link, you want me to buy something, right? So let me see who are you outside of that. Teach me something, show me something, solve something for me. Okay. So that's what you're going to do. You have your three questions written down, and then you're going to create one piece of content that teaches, supports, or solves something without pitching. Okay. All right. So listen, trust first, and the sales will follow. Okay. All right. So this has been a phenomenal day 17. Listen. Day 17. This is some exclusive information. I was about to say tea, right? This is some exclusive tea for you, day 17s, because you have not been here. And so for my day ones to my day 16s, they've been here. So they know that the Women Who Multiply experience is taking place in April 2026. And in just a couple days, registration will be opening exclusively for you all who are here in the challenge. We will not make it public. We will not make it live. We will give you the opportunity to lock in first. This is going to be an intimate Intimate setting for women. So we are not putting out, we're not opening this up to the masses. Okay. So you want to lock in while the tickets will be available. And day 17s, this is not a conference. This is a multiplication activation for women who are ready and designed to strengthen their leadership, their mindset, their income, their impact, their revenue. Right? So you want to make sure you get your aunts, you get your sisters, you get your grandmother, you get your mother, you get your daughter, you get your best friend, you get your friend, you get your coworker, and you get in the room. Okay? I look forward to seeing y'all there. So, in closing, if today reminded you that trust is the foundation of growth, I want you to drop trust builds sales in the comments, and I want you to write that in your notes because I don't want y'all to forget. Trust builds sales. And then I want you to make sure you come back and bring somebody with you tomorrow for day 18. Look, we almost done, y'all. Day 30 is right around the corner. And tomorrow we're going to be talking about consistency creates credibility. Consistency creates credibility. And we're coming from Galatians 6 and 9. Okay? So listen, you don't want to miss